this, but like the argument is so fucking stupid. Oh, it's actually like how have capitalists fed you this idea? How have capitalists fed you this idea that it's actually the regulations that are causing people to go and build like insane fucking luxury condominiums rather than affordable housing whenever there is an opportunity to build something? Anyway, they let regular people own this apartment condo complex. They refuse to sell. The city pissed off they can't sell property close to the university. There is no something called public housing. I mean, there is very, very limited publicly funded housing. There's Section 8 housing, which is still dog shit and incredibly predatory for the most part. But that is like literally, if you're lucky, you can get that. Loans for private contractors are often given away like candy for housing developments in areas that need affordable housing, but they make more money making those condos while stealing money from the public housing, like the project in Buffalo. Our mayor and others are under investigation for stealing public housing funds. NIMBYs, no one wants affordable house in their neighborhood, driving their house price down. So that's one fucking problem. NIMBYs have an issue, but NIMBY ranges from everything from like people that don't want affordable housing in their neighborhoods, all the way to people that don't want to fucking like oil fracking well behind their goddamn house. NIMBY means not in my backyard. Okay? So people that fucking cry about zoning regulations still refuse to acknowledge the problem with vacant houses. If there are 6 vacant houses for every homeless person in the fucking country, then why the fuck are we not trying to tackle the issue of vacant houses? Why? Because just like property value will decrease if the market is oversaturated with affordable houses, the same issue remains if there is government housing or public housing, some sort of social housing. None of those vacant houses are in San Francisco. That's literally not true. The San Francisco metropolitan area alone has more vacant houses than the number of homeless people in the entire state of California. You're fucking wrong. Here you go. And people don't know this. You think like you're. I mean, the amount of available properties, or rather, the amount of vacant houses is still like lower than other places, like in San Francisco, but still. There are well over 38,600 vacant houses in San Francisco alone, not the greater metro area either. Single zoning housing also forbids making 2 homes on one plot. Here, this is from 2019. San Francisco has nearly 5 empty homes per homeless resident. And the Bay Area's 10 largest cities combined support 3 empty houses for every 2 persons without one. This video talks about why American regulation really fucks people trying to build affordable housing. The houses that can't be built in America. Confronting Hassan? What? What is that? Why not just rent a home? Friends in SF rent as opposed to purchase because of the issues you are seeing. If you invested the difference each year from renting as opposed to paying a note on a house, you would have more equity built up over time than if you purchased right now. Dude, I know. I know, but I don't want to do that, okay? What, do you think I'm crazy? You think I'm stupid? I know that if I took all of the fucking cash that I currently have and invested it into, put it back into the fucking stock market, I would literally make a lot more on that original investment than I would if I was purchasing a home. And there are ways to do it depending on how much time you want to fucking keep that money in. There are ways to do it in a way that is safe as well. So why are you against that? I just don't want to do it. I'd rather get a relatively low risk investment that also is a quality of life improvement. And I also hate stocks. Stonks. You actually have no money sitting in index funds right now, though? Well, I guess now I do because I have a like self-employed 401k, or not a 401k, but what is it, like a SCP IRA or something? Like, so technically now, or Seth IRA, that's what I have. SCP IRA, that's what I have for retirement. Chat is mad when you're not making money and when you're making money. Yeah. The 1% own a majority of all stock, about more than half the shares, right? Remember said that the Trainwrecks TV podcast? No, I said the top 10% of wealth in the United States of America own 90% of the stock market. Ban me, but I'm getting bored with all this adult talk. This is literally politics, dude. This isn't adult talk. This is politics through and through. And it's like, we are talking about the consequences of politics. Me, a 14-year-old. Anyway. Do you think you'll ever retire? I mean, eventually. Okay. I just wanted to show you guys Anthony Davis's new Bel Air mansion. $32 million. Holy fucking shit, dude. This is literally a what the fuck? Bro, this is a palace, motherfucker. God damn, dude. Oh my lord, dude. This is insane. What the fuck do you do with all this goddamn space, dude? Shit's looking like a Hitman mission again. I don't know how the fuck they do it. All right, let's finish this video and then we're going to do
our zoning.
Home ownership is a catalyst for building wealth with the added benefit of providing safer neighborhoods for families and better schools for kids. But not everyone can afford to own a home.
That's why the home ownership solution is
Susan Watcher, professor of real estate and finance at the Wharton School. I love the background that she
a
put
solution, even now, for many households. The problem is getting into home ownership.
In the first quarter of 2021, the home ownership rate in the U.S. was 65.6%. According to the U.S. Census, the home ownership rate for white Americans in the U.S. is almost 74%, compared to 49% for Hispanic Americans and 45% for Black Americans. A major hurdle for many is the down payment. Typically, home buyers put 20% down when taking out a conventional mortgage.
We know that that typically also requires having a certain amount of income. And for a lot of people, that is much easier said than done. For example,
remember, like, and this is obviously after people have already bought their houses too, but 40% or 40% of Americans do not have $400 in emergency funds, let alone enough capital to be able to put down 20% to purchase a home.
for people of color, it is much harder to be able to put down that type of down payment because they may not have the familiar support as people who come from more affluent neighborhoods.
These gaps are exceedingly troubling because the implications of them are very pervasive. Black household wealth is 1/10 what it is for white households, and a large portion of that gap is due to the lack of home ownership. Even though mortgage rates are at historic lows, there's been a ratcheting up of the qualifications that are required to borrow to become a homeowner, and that has impacted minority households more than majority households.
Buyers paying less than a 20% down payment are often subject to primary mortgage insurance. That can range from an additional $30 to $70 per month for every $100,000 borrowed, according to Zillow. Student debt is another barrier many first-time home buyers face. According to the National Association of Realtors, the average home buyer in 2020 carried $30,000 in
student debt all the way back from, like, I think 2017 for me is part of the reason beyond not having a credit card, but other part of the reason why my credit score is low, because I was late on a loan payment. Well, not on a loan payment, but late 3 times. Would be nice if you would stop chewing on your fingernails. Do it at least off stream. No. How about you fucking leave, jackass? I'm live fucking like 8 to 10 hours a day. What do you want me to do?
student debt.
When I talk to young people, a lot of times they are trying to pay their rent versus their grocery, or they're trying to pay their student loans.
Single-family zoning, pervasive across much of the U.S., limits the number of units that can be built on a plot of land, making it difficult for families to afford certain communities.
Single-family zoning has really been a barrier for lower to moderate income people to be able to live in particular neighborhoods, because single-family zoning bans any type of home being built, or any type of multifamily home, or any type of detached home from being built, which is a huge barrier to people who are just trying to start off.
But that may be starting to change. In 2019, Oregon became the first state to pass legislation banning single-family zoning in most of the state. Around the same time, Minneapolis became the first big American city to end the practice.
So one of the major impediments to our shortage of housing, in addition to the land economics and the supply chain, is that we have a lot of communities in this country.
Damn, sounds like single-family zoning regulations should be removed. Damn, sounds like motherfuckers in a leftist community are watching a CNBC broadcast about single-family zoning regulations and taking it hook, line, and sinker when there are multiple different ways of eliminating this problem. Almost feels like you guys are a bunch of goddamn suckers who literally turn like this on a moment's notice.
That don't want to have affordable housing. They don't want to have anything other than large suburban estates, if you will. And I think we need greater exercise of federal policy over these local communities that are utilizing exclusionary zoning to really grossly impact the provision of affordable housing.
The federal government is taking steps to increase affordable housing too. In April 2021, the Biden administration announced a $5 billion plan providing financial incentives to push local governments to allow multifamily dwellings in neighborhoods that are currently restricted to single-family homes.
This is a market for housing, for home ownership, for those who wish to get into home ownership and those who are homeowners. People are expanding their homes, they're renovating their homes, they're building out new backyards. So this is a homeowner's economy. There's never been a stronger economy for homeowners than now. And as a contribution to the overall economy, home ownership is more important than ever.
Hold on, I am promoting that. Yes, I know there's a new all gas, no breaks video from Andrew's new project, channel 5, and yes, I'm watching it now. So get in and don't ask me about it. Finally, there it is, dude. There it is, boys. We're watching it. Unfortunately, it's only fucking 5 minutes. Tons of cities place minimum income requirements on their modern affordable housing reforms. Bro, why are you defending single-family zoning? Not every regulation is good. I don't have a dog in the fight of... single-family zoning. You support exclusionary zoning because you have the money to buy a single-family home? No, I don't have a dog in that fight at all. I don't give a shit. Hey, idiots. If I have enough money to fucking purchase a single-family zoned house, then why do I give a fuck? Then I'll just go buy it. No skin off my fucking bones. Also, I'm in Los Angeles. Like, the regulations for single family zoning in LA are very different than a place like fucking Oregon. The actual fucking houses that are available in Los Angeles are already like literally on top of one another. I'm sure they could probably eliminate single family zoning in like the parts of LA that I live in. But most people that hyper focus, the reason why I get mad at this is because people hyper focus on the housing supply over and over and over again. In LA, they let you make a detached dwelling if you have a garage or something. Yes. In LA, a lot of single family houses have detached garages, and they basically most LA houses that you look at will have like either unsanctioned auxiliary dwelling units or permitted auxiliary dwelling units. Ever considered Connecticut? Just curious? No. Buying a house like, we have no way of knowing you'll pay back this loan for $1,000 a month. I've been paying my landlord $1,500 a month. Why can't you save up $40,000 as a down payment to prove us? Because I've been paying landlord $1,500 a month. Yeah. What do you mean? It's literally the basis of Austrian economics. They're liberals. What do you expect? Yeah, I just like... But it's very frustrating to see like an otherwise leftist community have such blistering fucking hot takes on housing. There's blood in that. Have you looked at townhouses? Dude, I don't want to live on top of someone else, dude. Why? Like, I'll just stay here then. Why the fuck would I move? Like, part of the point of why I want to fucking get a house is so that I have the privacy to fucking be able to yell without fear that, like, I'm going to get, I'm going to get my neighbors upset. If I live... You don't live on top of people in townhouses? Yes, you do. A townhouse is a fucking regular house separated into two, and there's like a barrier in between. Okay? And that's it. It's not on top, but like you're still living basically on top of one another. I didn't mean on top literally like as though on top of them with your unit being on top of them. I meant like very close to one another. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. People are so dumb. Understand the point I am mentioning. Okay? Üst üste oturuyorsunuz. Nasıl anlatayım bunu Amerikalılara ya? A townhouse, a tall terrace house, no up or under. Fuck! I don't mean literally on top of them. I mean figuratively on top of one another, as in close, like literally your houses are touching one another. A townhouse is like a fucking, oftentimes like a duplex that is two duplexes side by side. It's like a big house cut in half. You are sharing walls with another person, okay? So when I say you're living on top of one another, I don't mean like literally above, like a fucking apartment. Why is every baboon in my chat so quick to try to overcorrect, thinking that you're going to come across as smart? Like, most people understand exactly what I'm saying, okay? Most people understand exactly what I'm saying when I say on top of one another. They don't literally think, oh my God, he must not know what a townhouse is. Why are people so stupid? Like, fuck. Some townhouses you are sharing a wall. Other townhouses you are the house is cut in half, so you're not like literally sharing a wall. Yes. Why would someone live in a house like that? So it's cheaper and more affordable. Ironically, part of the reason why I need my own fucking place is so that, you know, when I yell like this about townhouses at fucking idiots who are like, I actually know what a townhouse is and you don't, it's gonna make me feel a lot smarter about myself when I misunderstand like the statement that you were making. I yell at them and I am not fearful of being evicted. Where's the blood in this video?
Two peoples with
$445. What? There's no fucking blood there, dude. What? Bro, hold on. I'm gonna show you what they said there's blood in this video. Are you ready? I mean, it's nice of you guys to be considerate, but like, I think that's fine. No, it's nice of you guys to be considerate, but like, we're talking like over the top.
fucking
okay.
shit! The fuck out of here, call me, motherfucker! Hey, this is our town, motherfucker! Try to take it! Try to take it!
Dude, it's so funny. Pasty ass white dudes, bro. Here we go, boys. New channel 5. Friend of the show, Andrew's got a new channel 5 video out. He went to a White Lives Matter rally, so you know the takes are gonna be fucking spicy from dudes who have never had spice in their entire lives and have basically made it their identity. Let's take a look.
If they start shooting, get behind me. Hashtag white privilege.
Breaking news. Breaking news. You're watching Channel 5 with Andrew Callahan.
They assassinated Kobe Bryant. How many people know that? They assassinated Kobe Bryant. They tried to kill Tiger Woods in that car accident recently.
Why?
The Kobe Bryant deal is that he had dirt on the Clintons. I love black
What the fuck, dude? Yo.
people. I love everybody. We're all God's children.
Isn't this a White Lives Matter rally?
Well, I'll tell you what, this whole thing with the virus, with BLM, with Antifa, that was to hurt President Trump. And the reason that President Trump wasn't back by January 20th, the reason he hasn't been back yet is because he didn't want to have civil war. I think you know where I was on January 6th.
Where were you?
I think you know where I was on January 6th. Trump is still in control of our country.
Where'd you get those shoes from? Those are pretty fresh.
Those are just being a champion for the Lord. That's it.
Amen. Good for you. See, there's nothing anti-white supremacist about that. That's
Whoa,
not
whoa. Why did he just... Hey, bro, why did you just bring that up on your own? Dude, that's kind of weird. This is like... Dude, I love when motherfuckers are so confident. That's caucasity, okay? Let's be real. Straight up, that's caucasity. It's like, I'm a self-report. What are you going to do about it? I'm not going anywhere. Fuck it.
white supremacist message.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
What's the most painful piece of truth that's hurt you?
Guy stealing my home. He falsified a trustee's deed to himself with 7 false representations on it and stole my home. His name's Bill Joyner. He lives in Shady Canyon. He destroyed my family, destroyed my 25-year business, separated and devastated my family. So that answers your question.
This dude sounds like he sucks.
I don't think he's a good guy. In my opinion, he's a bad guy and he's hurt a lot of people. But then again, look what the Democrats are doing to others. The deep state is trying to control the people.
Bro, what the fuck? How do you steal someone's, like, what? Bro, this dude is living in a totally separate state, dude.
They control the banking, they control the countries, they control the Vatican, and I care about our country. I want people to know what's going on.
What's going on is a White Lives Matter rally.
Is that what's going on? Yeah. Oh, okay. I had no idea what was going on. I heard that there was a BLM thing going on, and with that usually comes Antifa. I'm kind of anti-Antifa.
These are the, quote, white lives...
Motherfucker's like, I'm anti-Antifa, so you're fa, dude? Just say you're fa, dude. I'm a fa, brother. That's what anti-Antifa is. A fascist.
Jew Matter flyers that Huntington Beach police have said they received a report about from at least one neighborhood.
White Lives Matter rally and counter-protest today in Huntington Beach.
Yeah, it's okay to be white, right? Yeah, I'm not here to be violent or anything. I'm just here for, you know.
Bro, dudes with this kind of hat, I'm not going to shit on it because Cleric is in here probably because he rocks that hat too. But it's like so obvious. This motherfucker is just like trying to relive the glory days of 4chan, okay? It's great. He's just like so desperately trying to relive the glory days of 4chan. Like, come on, brother. Like, remember when we got Trump elected, dude?
Just say everything matters.
So what brought you out here to the White Lives Matter rally?
Oh, I just like the food.
What's your favorite white food?
Fish tacos.
See, why? It's the media that's the problem, bro. This is my friend, and he's out here with a shirt, and that's it. How are we racist?
I don't own a plantation, and the blacks aren't picking cotton. Come on, we're not in the...
Oh my God, dude, why does everyone look like a British racist? Like, this guy sounds like he's gonna be like, hello, me old chum. I'm part of the fucking ADL. Alright, we're here to fucking fight Islamic ray guns. We don't want fucking blacks in the city, mate. God, Huntington Beach is so ass, dude. Seriously. I don't know no plantation.
The 1860s, you know, where people were getting lynched and hanged. That racism is overblown. I see it firsthand.
See what?
That there's no racism.
How?
I have Mexican friends, white friends, of course.
He's like, I'm a racist and I have Mexican friends. So how could racism be alive then? Yo, racism is so over, I can't even say it right. I said racism. Racism. I tell you what, that's how over it is, dude. Can't even say it right. I forgot.
I have black friends. We smoke cigars together, even down here. And I work with Latino guys.
What the fuck does even down here mean?
Fabulous workers. El Salvadorian guys, they're the hardest workers I ever saw. There's no racism.
Bro, I love this dude, bro. I love this dude. Hey, proof that, like, with age, the only thing that grows up there, your face grows, and your fucking ears grow, and your nose grows, but your brain certainly doesn't, okay? Motherfucker was alive back in the 1800s. He knows from personal experience what it was like back then. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, I can't be racist. I exploit undocumented labor. They work hard. And we don't know technically if the El Salvadorans he's talking about is undocumented or not. So it is racist to imply that they would be.
Overblown.
Who do you think's blowing it out of proportion?
Probably the Democrats. Yeah, they have to pull the frickin' race card.
It's really sad to see that there's people who are hindering the development and the progress that this country could find if we just unite together and utilize diversity as our instrumental key.
Absolutely, yeah. We wanted to let them know if they try to do this stuff and try to frame it in a white supremacist dog whistly way, we will show up and not allow them to do that. We see through it. Anti-fascist action.
Some liberals want to just pretend like they're not there, don't give them attention, they'll go away, and that strategy doesn't work.
Fuck racism, fuck Nazis, fuck all that shit. You can't make them fucking feel comfortable here, you gotta make them feel uncomfortable as fucking possible. That's what we're here for.
What's the best way to make a Nazi uncomfortable?
Fuck them up.
Hit the far right with the feminist left.
I mean, I'm not against punching Nazis in the face. If you have hate in your heart, you deserve everything that comes to you.
Huntington Beach is full of racists. It's always been full of racists, and they're coming a little bit more mask off these days. So.
We can't have neo-Nazis, we can't have white supremacists, and we can't have Trump supporters coming out here and thinking that they represent America. I'm just here to show my support and solidarity for the Black Lives Matter movement.
Looks like the community really showed out, which is good, and disincentivizing a lot of them. As you can see, they're all kind of cowering along the perimeter here.
So far, I haven't...
I mean, this is pretty good. Like, when you put together a White Lives Matter rally and it's predominantly occupied by Black Lives Matter protesters, that means that, like, community defense in this sense is successful. It's literally working. Because the entire purpose of a White Lives Matter rally is to upset and make the black and brown people in that community feel uncomfortable by doing a demonstration, a show of force. So it is actually wonderful to see people countering a protest like that in larger numbers, and you see the numbers diminishing on the fucking anti-Antifa, or rather rallies, and that's partially because Donald Trump is gone and no longer in power, and these people don't feel as emboldened to be as racist as they can. Occupation is good when BLM rioters and looters occupy a White Lives Matter protest. Okay, yeah, exactly.
Seen any real Nazis or just Nazis in general? Those two peoples with the Trump thing, that's it.
When I heard the KKK was coming, I had no choice. I had to come. But I don't see them that much. There's only a few Trumpers here and there.
Nazis go home! Nazis go home! Kobe Bryant was assassinated by the Quins.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Fuck you.
Will, you stupid bitch.
Fuck your life. I hope you fucking die, homie, straight up. Fuck you. Fuck everything you represent.
I got attacked. Someone took my hat. Someone took my flags. They just try to cancel you. If they don't like your position, they just attack you and try to cancel you.
I'm glad that we're moving forward towards a future where these people know.
Bro, when you're getting your ass beat, as you have a fucking literal pole in your hands that you're swinging at motherfuckers, like, why is cancel culture in your mind? It literally defeats the entire purpose. Like, someone who's getting, like, physically assaulted, if they're thinking about cancel culture, then maybe they're not actually being physically assaulted to the degree where they're, like, legitimately harmed. You know what I mean? Like, conservatives have broken their brains so hard that, like, cancel culture is worse than physical violence, dude. Okay, to be fair, that dude is absolutely, he's lost the plot.
I got attacked. Someone took my hat. Someone took my flags. They just try to cancel you. If they don't like your position, they just attack you and try to cancel you.
I'm glad that we're moving forward towards a future where these people no longer have a space in our public discourse. But at the same time, it's technically still is their First Amendment constitutional right to be out here and protest whatever they want, no matter how detached or how far from reality they think they are. But also they have to recognize that we also have a right to be out here.
Remember when Jake Paul canceled that guy, that BJJ champ? That was crazy. Wild to see. Cancellations happening left and right, dude.
Too, and to counter protest and to show our solidarity for their counter ideas.
This crowd became unruly. We saw a lot of those fights breaking out. About half a dozen arrests were made.
I'm being a lib when I feel bad when he got shouted at saying, "I hope you die." I mean, yeah.
And an unlawful assembly was declared.
So we were here at Huntington Beach, and the Nazis decided to show up and ran away because that's
what the fuck. Wait.
Beach, and the Nazis decided to show up and.
Bro, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Come on, dude. Yeah, you can't. Like, what are you doing, brother? What the fuck?
Ran away because
Like,
that's what Nazis do.
Excuse me, sir. Let me take your container out of your hand, okay? And afterwards, you can continue on with whatever kind of... I mean, look, they're Oakley brothers, dude. Look at that. Is this an off-duty cop? He sure does look like a thumb.
When they're surrounded, and now the cops are protecting the Nazis in their precinct.
That's the Nazi!
The police brought them inside, and they are being protected inside by the police. Cops and Klan go hand in hand.
So it looks like one militant Trump supporter showed up. He got his ass beat, and now 600 photographers are making content, and now it's going to be 601. Thanks for watching.
Damn, I guess there wasn't a lot going on there. Cop phrenology is back in a big way, dude. Are you kidding me? U.S. history last week tonight. When is this from? Should I do this? That's not blood, chat. Chill. It's not blood. Watch China and Africa? I don't know if I want to. You seem to be very vigilant as a person who is racist against blue cop lives. I mean, we've already talked about it. Rogan really wants you to watch this one. She says it's the best couple. Yazan and Brittany for Hassan. Yeah, but this is not real. Like, this is not... It's a Master of Blackjack one. There's going to be a lot of epis missing from this. You really want me to watch this, Morgan? You want me to drop the other one that we were watching? What is that? Slash after 43,987? That is a reminder. That is a reminder to everyone that I atone for my mistakes. A reminder that there was a time and place when I shamelessly had a subscription goal, which I was, totally motivating everyone to subscribe for just simply having that up there. And I got called out. But just reform alone is not enough. I wanted to make sure that you remember. Back before you got called out by the Pokemon feminists? Yeah. It's weird. It's like my subscription count grew since the fucking goal has gone away. It's almost like it had nothing to do with it being up there. And also now, I don't have to fucking change it when people get annoyed. And tell me like, hey, change the thumb count. Put it back? No. It is still there. Yes, I just it is still there. I just hide it. But I don't hide my shame. Why is the slash there? Because the sub count is still there, the other one, but I just don't want people to be motivated to. I don't want people to be motivated to subscribe to me because they see my. I don't want people to be motivated to subscribe to me because they see a sub goal there. Who the fuck is motivated by that? No one. I mean, some people probably use it. I've made like fake sub goals as like a joke or a meme, but I don't like constantly say like we're fucking X away from Y boys or anything like that. Why not take the whole thing off? Because if I take the whole sub count off, then motherfuckers are gonna be like he's hiding his sub count. We've had this conversation. Man, you sure do love talking about Nazis shitting on them in your chat. Wait, oh, this is great. Hold on. Last time you debated a white nationalist, you got shit on. Keg W just admitted that you're a pussy ass bitch. Quit debating right wingers after Charlie Kirk and Nick Fuentes. Omega lol. Wait, I didn't stop debating white supremacists after Charlie Kirk and Nick Fuentes. I still debate them. I just think that fucking it's useless. But hold on. This is kind of funny when people literally report on themselves. Like we got a Nazi amongst us, boys. That's pretty cool. You know, it's been a while since fucking Groypers roamed these parts. Calling out chatters equals debate? No. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, people say like I don't debate, but I still go on TV every now and then and still will like debate some people. I just don't want to fucking debate like random internet people. I'm not going to debate someone unless it's like legitimately someone worth debating. And what I mean by that is that like they have a larger audience than mine, or they have a sizable comparable audience where there will be a good impact. There will be you know, there'll be something in it for me. Why the fuck would I platform dumbasses? Like Latin America, do it, Pog, you do it. Man, you sure do love talking about Nazis, shitting on them in your comfy ass chair behind a screen. Yet the last time you debated a Nazi like Nick Fuentes, you guys shit on and look like an idiot. KW leftists are so fucking brain dead. Omega lol. I kind of don't want to ban him because it's pretty funny to me that like he literally is like a Nazi. And it's been so long since we've banned Nazis that like I almost want to know like what they're up to. There's like 3 of them left. You know what I mean? This is a Nazi Zoomer. He just said it. Yeah. Actually, no. What the fuck am I saying? I can't. I have to ban him. Like, that's so stupid. Yeah, I can't do that. That's. One time you read what I said in chat, which was basically platforming dumbass get owned Hassan. I mean, there's like there is a debate Lord Andy on the left. Vosh does that. If that's like, if you're into blood sports still, then there are people that do that. You know, you can get that for you. You can get that fixed. Anyway, all right. You know what? I'm gonna watch this. Fuck it. Watch pulling back too. I think the bigger you get, the less is worth doing. Well, there's a couple reasons why it's dumb. It's like also kind of irresponsible. Like, there is a utility in debates. That utility is like maybe you'll bring over some people to your side, but ultimately, like, why would I do that when I I reach out to a significantly larger audience by doing what I do than like actually debating people. You know what I mean? I just find it really dumb and unproductive. Because like my ultimate goal in debates is to change people's minds, right? Like that's what people's ultimate goals are, and to make content. And if I'm already like, if I'm already reaching to a much larger audience this way, okay, please don't give a Mel take. What's a Mel take? What is a Mel take? FYI, this series is a reverse of Core 90 Day. The Americans move abroad in this series. Oh, yeah. A Twitter leftist is a tanky. What? So the thing is, I'll say this before we move on to 90 Day. I'll say this before we move on to fucking 90 Day or Reaxe. But debates are for people who fancy themselves to be intellectual big brains, okay? It's like it's pseudo-intellectual wrestling, which is a position that I've had consistently, but they can have utility, right? They can have utility. The utility being that you can maybe change some people in the 20% in the middle's minds, or like slowly but surely introduce them to different ideas. But if I can already introduce them to my point of view by just creating a much more diverse kind of content that like slowly get them to come in, maybe because they hate me and they're hate watchers, or because like he's a fake leftist. I don't know what that is, dude. Okay, well, you're a fucking weirdo. Like, I think you underrate yourself in debates. No, I'm not very good at them, but I don't really need to be. As well as introducing the proper argumentation strategies is super valuable. So the thing is, you're just teaching people talking points, and I do that already as well. Like that's all debates are. It's for people to like somewhat test their ideas, sure, in the marketplace, but like ultimately there's no rules in like internet blood sport. So whoever can dance around rhetorically wins, like functionally wins an argument. You're just basically teaching your audience talking points against like very common talking points on the other side, which is literally what you get from me here as well. Don't get me wrong, when I'm not diving deeper into certain issues and certain historical context. You know? I do find it hilarious, though. I haven't talked about debate lord shit in a while, but I do find it hilarious when motherfuckers act like the only way to truly test the mettle of ideas is in the marketplace of ideas by matching it up against other people, and that's the only way you can like have a solid, well-grounded worldview. Like that's the most idiotic shit. It's literally debates always are about who can rationalize logical inconsistencies and logical fallacies better. That's literally what all debates are. Okay? And the more blind loyalty your audience demonstrates to you, no matter what size it is, it can be a tiny fucking audience or a massive one, the more they will literally look to you and your talking points, no matter how irrational they are, with legitimacy. That's all that it is. So a lot of times I find it's unproductive. It's completely unproductive. Debates are about hardening your position against other points of view. Yes, but everyone takes advantage of rhetorical tricks. So it's not like... You know. Debates are nowhere near as good as conversations where you can make a few concessions. Internet nerds think winning a debate means you are some intellectual god when you're still just some dude on the internet changing nothing real. Well, it's not even just that. Like I said, it's just it also creates a very, very shitty culture. And I fucking hate that. Like, I hate the culture that it brings. It's so goddamn toxic. It's so fucking toxic, dude. Like, I would lose my mind. Like, one of the happiest things was when I shed that fucking part of this audience. And there's still motherfuckers who are debate lords in here who will, who just have learned to not demand that kind of content from me, or maybe even shed that kind of attitude that they had, maybe at least in this chat. It's one of the most annoying things where, like, you know how I get mad when chat jumps on something I say when I misspeak, or whenever someone like wants to correct exactly what I'm saying, to be like, oh, townhouses are actually not on top of one another, and they'll engage in like this idiotic semantics point. Imagine that for literally everything. Like, every single thing that you bring up, everyone wants to debate all the time. Everyone fancies themselves to be like the intellectual Spartan. But absolutely zero people see the ad break coming at the top of the hour. Okay, that's not true. Some people did see the ad break coming at the top of the hour. But having said that, there's a way to avoid these ad breaks, dude. I mean, there is. You can subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime. Okay? And then that way you can send me fucking video links that I most likely will not look at. Now, that's a thing you can do. There are things you can do with a Twitch Prime, or for a $5 subscription, or like $1 if you're in Turkey, or 10 cents, or whatever the fuck. Anyway, here's the ad break now. We're going to watch this new couple, Yazan and Brittany, moving to Middle East to be a girl rapper. I'm posting this. Actually, new couple. We'll get back to the other one where we were watching yesterday, because I haven't seen this one yet. Twitch.tv/Hasanabi. Anyway, it's always really funny whenever people say that, like, I'm so bad at debating, like I'm a fucking idiot or something, when it's like things that I say already. Like, I'm the one who says I'm a fucking idiot and I suck at debating. And then motherfuckers would be like, I'm owning you because you're an idiot and you suck at debating. It's like, no, I agree. Still, though, seems to me like this is an ever-expanding community. And you can say that this is an echo chamber, but it's an echo chamber that keeps growing. So obviously, not every single person that comes in here, not every single person that comes in here is going to have the same opinions. This is most definitely an echo chamber. I mean, this was an echo chamber when there were 2,000 people. People said it was an echo chamber at 5,000 people. People said it was an echo chamber at 10,000 people. People said it was an echo chamber at 15,000 people. People said this was an echo chamber at 32,000 people. People will probably say this is an echo chamber if I even reach the levels of 100,000 people. The point is, even if it's an echo chamber now, it once wasn't. Most places, like, new people are very clearly coming in. You don't get banned for being a little wrong? You are fueling anti-Semitism. Yeah, sure. We do ban anyone who's right adjacent. Most of those guys tend to shut up. How is this an echo chamber? You spend the entire stream arguing with conservatives and liberals. Can't be an echo chamber when you change positions on every topic. What do you mean? So it's not an echo chamber, but Hassan admits he's only going to Texas for sex. What the fuck?
Yes.
I'm putting setups in all the rooms. Everyone will have a stream.
I'm gonna fuck soda poppin'. He's going to get away with it. That's funny, dude. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I knew that was gonna say. Can't expense trips for the purposes of sex? What if sex is my work, dude? For as bad as you are at debating, you're even worse at finding the play button on a video. I'm sitting here because I just posted that I'm doing a 90-day fiance new couple. The reason why I'm waiting is because I want to be courteous. The motherfuckers who are, you know, doing their goddamn busy ass day, and all of a sudden they fucking see the tweet. They see a tweet from their favorite streamer, Hasanabi. Okay? And that tweet is about 90-day fiance. I want those motherfuckers to not lose out on this, to actually see this and appreciate it and share it with us. That's precisely why I do this. Okay? I forgot to run an ad, by the way. I just ran it. Unless I ran it twice. Let's see. Let me quickly look. Yeah, no, I just ran it now. Okay, good. I forgot. I did the segue and then I didn't run the ad. Anyway, let's get started. Yazan! Yazan!
I'm Yazan. I'm 24 years old and I'm living Jordan in Amman. في البداية أنا إنسان بسيط أو شاب بسيط. أنا أكبر واحد في أخوتي الخمسة. أنا المولود الأول. وعندنا إحنا أهم إشي يعني شغلة مهمة اللي هي العائلة. يما.
That's a good looking dude.
شاي معي؟
ما أنا بقول لك أعمل لك شاي يا زلمة.
خلاص عملت لحالي. بريتني she's my fiancée. She's my love. بريتني يعني بشوفها أحلى بنت في العالم. تعرفت عليها قبل 5 أشهر. And she's living in Florida.
Oh no! Oh no, that's a terrible idea, dog. Don't do it. Don't do it. I didn't realize she was from Florida. Don't do it. Yazan. Yazan. Pago. Yazan, don't do it. She's Florida woman. That is haram, my friend. What are you doing?
في حواجز كثير تمنعني إن أطلع على أمريكا. هو الأسهل هي اللي تجيني مش أنا أروح لها. على الشغل ها؟
ماشي.
أكثر إشي صعب ممكن إنه تواجه منه الصعوبة اللي هي العادات والتقاليد اللي عندنا هون. يعني أكثر النسوان هون بتحب تضلها في البيت، تهتم في المنزل وكل اتكالها على جوزها. بريتني العكس، بريتني من النوعية إنسانة بتحب العمل، إنسانة حيوية، ما بتحب القعدة. أنا بالعكس متوقع إنه هي حتنبسط على الموضوع هذا.
I'm Brittany. I'm 26 years old and I'm from Palm Beach, Florida. I'm adventurous, I'm funny, I'm a girly girl, I'm a Barbie, I'm like a 7-layer cake. I definitely beat to the rhythm of my own drum. I do not like to be told no. I respect people's advice, but I'm pretty much gonna do what I wanna do. And I do a lot of different